This is the Dell Xps 13 2019 model. It's very small, thin, and light. It's beautiful looking too. So made of silver, aluminum bodies, and here the ventilation fans and everything. And then look how small, how compact this is. If you compare this to the 13-inch MacBook, this is a 13-inch. If you compare that to the MacBook, look at how small this is. You can see that the edge over here from the MacBook, and then also like right here. And then this is like a 13-inch. But actually, it feels like an 11-inch, but you do have the 13-inch display, which is crazy. And because the display is edge to edge, so let's see. Let me open this up, and that's the keyboard, and it feels very great too. Let's open this up. Look at this. Here we go. The display is from this corner all the way to this corner. And let's turn this on, and just to see. Here's the power button, and also finger. There you go. Turns it on. Keyboard all backlit, and here's the Mac. If you could take a look at this and the difference, or the two, look at how much bezel this has, and look at how barely any bezels on this thing. And the camera's on the top, and look how bright and beautiful this is. In touch fingerprint reader, and locks you instant right in. And this has not been like the brightest. I turn on, I can turn it like super bright. Hold on, let me see if I can find a button. Here we go. And I'm gonna just gonna 1 second, brighten up some more. That's how crazy bright this can get. I mean, it's just insane. And the battery life is awesome on this thing. And I've been using it for the last couple days or so, and it's been pretty great. The only downside with this one, I would say, is that like the SSD were 222 gigs total, and then when I got it, it's like 187, and then after some updates went down to 177 right now. But there's nothing installed on the system. So yeah, that's the keyboard too. Okay, quick type of keyboards. Feels pretty good too to type on. And then the trackpad works really great, smooth. And then, oh man, it's so bright now. Probably if I use it, probably turn it down or something too, because it's actually way too bright. And that's a little bit too dim right now, but I'm gonna turn it up a little bit more. I usually use it on the medium level, which is probably the best. Yeah, this is the Dell XPS, and let's look at the spec real quick, I guess, before I close this out. So double tap for right click and go property, and look at this. It's an i5 CPU, and then 8 gigs of RAM, and this is 10th generation i5. So if Intel Core i5 2010 CPU, and basically it is a quad-core with 8 threads. So basically it's like an i7 back a couple years ago or a year ago. So the features is actually pretty great. So the only downside is just that small storage, and I guess 8 gigs of RAM maybe not enough for the future, but 8 gigs should be good enough for pretty much everything in general, unless you're doing like lots of programs or gamings or like video editings or something like that. It might be not enough. And that, like, I mean, the normal use as a student and everything should be fine. So yeah, I mean, this is the basically quick review on the Dell XPS, the 13-inch 10th generation. I mean, 10th generation
CPU with 8 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage. So yep,